don't know if we're still live or back up, should I say. Check, testing, check, 1, 2. I don't know if we're still live. Okay. Okay. We'll continue right where we're at. I had to redo the live stream here. Re-go live. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't so sure about this lady here. I'm just gonna continue where we're at. Like I said, I'm almost done because episode 2 is gonna be dropping soon. I just might try to stay up. I am tired though, so I might not check episode 2 out until tomorrow morning when I wake up for work. Let's see. Where are we? This lady. Is this it here? Yeah, so I did like this spot here. So just continuing where we left off. I did like this spot with the bartender here where they where they go to get some food. Technically they were looking to find some information out, but they were I think they were hungry at the same time, kind of curious and wondering if they could get some food. But of course they didn't realize that they weren't eating just regular Atten food, that they were actually eating pirate food. And I love the fact that Wim was like, we'll have whatever this person is having. Did I click on that? I misclicked on that. I didn't mean to click on that same image. Yeah, this person. He was like, yeah, we'll have what they're having, blah blah blah. And that's when the bartender brings up the goulash. Whatever this slimy, slithery, whatever this stuff is, it yeah. I don't think they would enjoy eating it, but you never know. I mean, if you're really hungry, is this a spot? Yeah, cause he Wim gave him the credits and he's asking like where did you get it? And he's like, well, you know what? Let me try to. He went into that pyre mode. Like, hey, like this just isn't regular credit. This is just regular money. This is high quality money. I need to get some more. They're like, well, it actually costs more than what it is. Let me get an extra, blah blah blah. Then he had the nerve to even ask Wim like, how much do you have on you? Because it makes me wonder like, well, what would he have done if he would have said the actual amount? Now, the one thing that does stand out once the other pirates jump in, especially this like crab-like pirate here. Neil is the one, the homie. He's the one that mentions that hey, like his dad gave him credits for lunch, for his lunch. And the crab person decides to wants to attack them, but of course, I do like Wim's response. It was a good response. Good distract. This was a nice distractive moment to take his food and toss it in the boiling pot or whatever it is that was able to cause the flame to pop up here. And then we go back to the lady trying to drag Fern and KB away, but she did mention saying like, how much money do you have? Now, to me, that's saying like, yes, you'll need money to ride. That kind of makes me feel like they would go back to the little mini ship that they rode on to pay the little guy, the little puppet guy, to have them ride where they're heading, try to get them off this pirate ship or whatever. Well, not pirate ship, but pirate port. But we do get a chance to see Vane officially pop up here as they're being chased and everything by the crab, by Vane. Luckily enough, Fern steps in. She shoots the gun, which I thought was hilarious because when she shot the gun up in the air, there was a quick pause, and then you had the piece of whatever ceiling or whatever fall behind her. I thought that was hilarious. And we just have like this standstill of, hey, like, we the pirates, we hear about these credits that y'all got. Y'all need to hand them to us, basically. But of course, one of the best parts of the episode for sure was SM33, aka Smee, popping up and getting ready to handle business, son. And basically telling like, look, like, leave my captain and her friends alone, blah blah blah. Vane's the one that starts the fight. And Vane drops him. Excuse me, SM33 drops Vane into the section where the guy with multiple little robots, because there were more here specifically once he got knocked down into the little mini crowd there. I think this is it, where he grabbed the bartender, punches him up in the air like Debo on the movie Friday. Straight uppercuts. Yeah, straight up just sends him flying in the air. That was hilarious. But then we do see Vane dodging, blocking, with his many shields, and just like beating the crap out of the pirates here. I really, really enjoyed. And the kids just like, oh my God, because they've never seen, the kids never seen anybody fighting, before. This is all new. Everything, literally everything off world, off Atadan is new to them. And of course, one of them gets knocked into the little bird cages and frees the creatures, which was cool. And then once they run off and get back to the Lemony ship, I do like that Sam's trying to figure out a way to communicate with the little guy. I think he grabbed some of his credits to try to pay him to get him back on the ship, but I guess that wasn't really working out. And then that's when SM33 mentions like, hey, we're pirates, and Fern is like, we're not pirates, we're just kids. So that kind of lets them know even further, like, yeah, like, this is a dangerous area, we shouldn't even be here, type of thing. But of course, that's when whomever it was took SM33 out. But I hope that's not a permanent out. It's not like it's not permanently done with. Even have the little mini rat popping out the eye socket because it was damaged too in the shot and everything. I'm hopeful that SM33 will get fixed up and really get fixed up and be brand new, good as new. But we have Brutus and crew, including Urkel popping up. Brute and Brutus popping up to basically discuss things, and basically that's when Fern made the response to them. I did like the little spot here showing them. With I do like the fact that Wim, in the midst of everything in this scene here, Wim decides to go and tend to SM-33 while Neil went and grabbed the rat, the little injured rat. So, but then of course that's when they got put in jail. We got the key and everything. They're discussing like, hey, this is your fault. A lot of stuff of more so pinpointing towards Wim being the main reason why. When technically it's everybody's fault that they're here. Um, I can apologize for the images because again my monitor and laptop sucks, but I do like the fact that they tried to use the rat to get the key, and the rat went in a different route. But then we get the introduction to, well, reintroduction. Find, because they were talking about stuff, and Jude Law's character pops up, but I don't think you can be able to really see him in these images. But he does decide to use the force to grab the key to float it in their direction. But of course, it does make you, kind of question, like, hey, like, he's here in this cell. Why hasn't he, made the decision to use the force to grab the key and to bring it to him any other time? Yes, his legs are chained. I thought I grabbed. Yes, I did. Yeah, his legs are chained. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, how strong is he in the force? Is he, is he just? He may not be a Jedi. He just may just be another pirate who is force sensitive, but not force sensitive enough. Just enough to be able to do little bit of things. Never really was trained in the force. Blah blah blah. But of course, that's just something that we will probably more than likely find out with his character as the episodes progress. But that is pretty much episode 2 and my thoughts and feelings for reaction responses to episode 2. Just a few things that we're still wondering and pondering about at Aten, why the pirates were calling it the treasure planet, basically the mythical treasure planet that they believe doesn't exist. Many of them do believe doesn't exist, and probably more than likely Jude Law's character even. So, which again, mostly all fans who've watched the show more than likely pinpoint him as being Captain Silvo. So, I'm very curious about more information on that and what they're teaching these kids. Why are they secluding them from dreaming, even though they're giving them specific things to still, like I said, giving Wim something like, say, a comic book sketch or whatever, however you want to call it, to view specific things. I'm just, curious, wondering, pondering, what is going to happen in this episode 3 tonight. We're now officially a half hour away. No, I'm not going to do a live stream while watching the episode because I'm tired. I may not even be able to make it. It's 8:26 p.m. my time, so I may not even be able to make it to 9 p.m. I may not be able to stay up any further than this because, like I said, I'm tired. I got to get up, go to work tomorrow. Work has been kicking my butt lately, but that's a good thing because as I'm working more and more and the hours go by, it gets me on quicker. So, that, guys, if you made it all the way up to this point in the second part of this 2-part stream, because the original first one got cut off, let me know your thoughts, even in the original first stream or in the second one. What do you all think of episodes 1 and 2? Episode 3 debuts tonight. Maybe, like I said, hopefully I can maybe stay up for maybe 20 minutes of the third episode that I can find. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that, if you feel up to, leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about some things. Let's prepare for episode 3 tonight, and then just be on the lookout for my videos and thoughts for episode 3 to come soon over the course of the next 72 hours. With that, guys, stay safe, stay humble, and remember, the Force will be with you always. I'll